Oftentimes, you are unable to create and contribute beyond yourself because you have some sort of energy leakage in your life and or business. And what then happens is your vital source energy, your creative energy is being drained because there's some area of your life which you are subconsciously or consciously out of alignment with or out of resonance with. See? You see, you always have energy. A lot of people tend to say, oh, I'm so tired. I don't have energy. I don't have energy. I don't have energy. Or I'm overwhelmed. I feel like there's so much to do, so much on my agenda. There's so much pressure, right? Now, this is just a signal that there's something that is not in alignment. If you feel tired all of the time, right, for instance, or you're feeling really overwhelmed or something along those lines, then you might be experiencing an energy drain. To put it as simply as that, you might actually be drained of energy, subconsciously or consciously. You might be aware of it, you might not be aware of it. It could be mental, physical, emotional. You could be drained in so many different ways, right? So I want to ask you this question, right? In which area of your life do you feel like you are being drained right now? Which area has energy leakage? Check in with yourself. What is my intention for where I would like my energy to be going in this season of my life? Well, then you obviously want to know, which season am I really in right now? What is my priority right now? What's my intention right now with where I am, with what I'm growing through? Because once you have some sort of understanding of, okay, I'm in this season, this is what I prioritize, this is my intention, then obviously you will have much more of a focal point to which your energy can gravitate towards. If you don't have that, then obviously your energy is going to be very much split in different directions, and it might be going to people, places, and things that are no longer in alignment, that may have been in alignment, because we always attract that which we are the vibration of. So at some point you might have been vibrating at a certain frequency and energy level and a way of thinking and attracted people, places, and things to you that matched with that. But then at some point you might have evolved to a place where those people, places, and things no longer felt energizing, or there was just something that was off or missing, or like you couldn't really put your finger on it, right? So that might then be an energy leakage. Furthermore, where do you find your thought energy going most of the time nowadays? If it's not going towards what's necessary, right, to realize your intention, you will feel resentment and you will feel like you're not living in integrity. You might also say to yourself that I'm so overwhelmed. So you might have all these different things on your agenda, on your schedule, but it might actually be caused by you holding on to and having attachment to things that are no longer in alignment, because obviously you will feel overwhelmed or stressed if you're dealing with things that are draining you. Do you know what I mean? But you are not being drained, okay? So you give permission to that place, that person, that thing, for them to drain you. It's a conscious or subconscious permission, but nonetheless, you are permitting that to drain you. So it's about taking self-responsibility here. being like, I am responsible for whatever is in my energetic field. And choosing to see yourself worthy of being in and around people, places, and things that are energetically in alignment, that feels resonant, that makes you feel more alive, expanded, like there's space within you. And that all comes down to worthiness. Do you feel worthy of that? When you begin to feel worthy of it, you can begin to surround yourself in that energy. And then the energy leakages or blockages will kind of dissipate because you're putting your energy elsewhere. See what I mean? Furthermore, if you're building a business, for instance, which is a form of self-actualization because it's a way of contributing beyond yourself and realizing what you're capable of, do your thoughts then go towards that in which you are contributing, or do they go towards other things like relationships, belonging, and physiological needs? The reason I'm asking that question is you might have an intention about nourishing something in your life. Let's say your business, or wanting to create something and add value in some way, shape, or form. But you are hindered, or you feel blocked because there's other areas of your life that are not in alignment. And so I see it very often with a lot of people that basically their business and their personal life, or their professional life and their personal life, very much go hand in hand. And so the way that you do one thing is the way that you do everything, right? So the way that you feel in your relationships are going to have an effect and impact the way that you are showing up or are capable to show up in your business and with your sense of contribution. So if you have an energy leakage in your relationships and you are aiming for contributing through your business, all that energy that is being leaked through your disaligned relationship is not going to be spent then towards creating and contributing beyond yourself, because you only have so much energy, right? Make sense? So that is why you want to become consciously aware of and just ask these powerful questions. In which area of my life do I feel out of alignment right now? Where is my energy being leaked right now? What is an energy drainer for me and what is an energy gainer for me? So what allows me to gain energy and what is it that basically blocks me from gaining it by draining it instead? If you can then identify what it is that is draining your energy, then you want to start there with ripping those things up by being able to observe it and either, let's say if it's with a person that's not in alignment, have difficult conversations and get to the root cause of it and begin to align it, or realizing that that person, you drew that or you call that in or you manifested that at one point in your life where you were at similar frequencies, similar vibrations, and it felt true to you. But now it no longer is. So it's time to release, let go, and be able to then have space for the new. See? And then that will obviously have an impact on everything else for you in the way that you contribute in your business, for instance, because you then have you don't have those holes anymore. You feel like your energy is more fluent and goes in a direction that you want, because you no longer have these energy leakages to the same degree. Make sense? So I encourage you to ponder upon this. what are the energy drainers in my life? What are the energy gainers in my life? And then once you know and have dealt with the energy drainers, begin to also think about what it is that makes you gain energy right now. What might have gained energy for you in the past might not be in resonance anymore. Maybe you can allow yourself to be a little bit playful and try something new. Do something outside of your comfort zone. And maybe you just want to find joy in the little things, the little moments, like a cup of tea or coffee or whatever. So these things can then add up over time to really allow you to gain energy, to activate energy within you. Energy is always there, always. It's always there. It's just about activating it. Because here's the thing. If you think about, let's say, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is a pyramid, with the bottom needs being physiological needs, then we've got safety needs and love and belonging and esteem, and then self-actualization at the top. You're not able to attend to the self-actualization kind of needs and the esteem needs if you feel out of alignment with love and belonging, safety needs, or physiological needs. If you're not able to meet those, right, then you're not able to allow your energy to flow easily and effortlessly into, let's say, building a business, or you might find it harder to do so then. See? So that's really how it works. It's all about energy and attending to your physiological needs, safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization in a way where you understand that these things actually have an impact on each other. You want to focus on the energy gainers and attend to and always realize that everything is always up for review. Also with regards to what is draining you. So that can give you a sense of permission to deal with that. This is what we also support you with in the Bloom Beyond Tribe. You're more than welcome to join. Go to bloombeyond.com/apply. So then you can better understand your current situation when it comes to, your energy drainers, and be able to then also put your focus towards energy gainers so that you can begin to shift and allow your energy to flow more fluently. You see, if you have energy drainers, you're most likely to deal with attachment to those. You might find it hard to release control over them and basically let them go. And that's because of perfectionism. We want to do things right, and we don't want to do things wrong. And you might have a black and white mindset in regards to these things. So because that's a form of perfectionism, that is exactly what we help you with and support you with, and being able to bloom beyond that. So join the other sunflowers, which are the free guests, and then the bloomers, which are the paid clients. We're all in there together. And then once we better understand your current situation, we can serve you for a free monthly cohort. And then you also get to explore or better understand what our paid programs are about, the Bloom Beyond Perfectionism program and Bloom Beyond Mastermind. And for those that are, actually truly committed to long-term change and want to go into a long-term commitment, for you to bloom beyond perfectionism and contribute beyond yourself from a place of, being energy kind of gained, or have that kind of vibrancy and allow that force to flow through you. That is what this is all about. It's about activating your energy, because that is what the world needs right now. So go to bloombeyond.com/apply to join. And as always, stay bright, brave, and balanced.